Hi friends, welcome back to channel SciTech. In today's related to do the extreme CPU throttling test comparison between the Realme X1 Max versus Oneplus Nord device. The reason why I did say the extreme because in this test I'll try to use all the high performance modes, everything including the high brightness, yes, with the maximum refresh rate as well. Everything I'll try to set to the maximum just to see which phone is handling in terms of the temperatures wise. The reason why I'm doing this kind of video is because a lot of Oneplus Nord 2 users, they did ask me, can you please do intense extreme stress test comparisons. That is the reason I thought of doing this kind of testings. So very soon I'll try to come up with the plenty of other intense kind of testings which I'm going to do on the Oneplus Nord 2 just to check how well the phone will be able to manage the temperatures and everything. That is what I'm going to exactly test in this video. In my previous testing I did show you that I was using the 50% brightness, not full brightness, but this time I'll be using the 100% brightness and I'll try to use a 120 Hz refresh rate as well. Everything I'll try to set to the maximum without even compromising anything. As you can see, I'll try to change the brightness later on, but first let me show you exactly refresh rate 120 Hz and 90 Hz. That's perfectly done in both phones, as you can see exactly. And next is using the high performance mode is also turned on in both phones. Right now it's on, as you can see. Not only that, even the gain space also I did turn on the adding them into the gain space. So right now both phones and CPU throttling are applications added into the high performance mode and everything. So even the RAM boost is also turned on in this Oneplus Nord 2 device. Now in the beginning the temperatures are close to 33.4 and 34 degrees, as you can see. So this is going to be really very interesting, friends. The reason is because, so during this time of demonstration I'll try to use a stopwatch. So within 5 minutes of time, which phone can get what kind of temperatures? Within 3 minutes, which phone can get actually 40 degrees faster? That is what my main motive of doing this kind of comparison side by side. And my room temperature is pretty low, it's only 31 degrees. My room temperature, phone temperatures are 34 degrees, as you can see clearly. Now let me try to start the test. So test is started right now and we'll be able to see the full brightness. Right now, as you can see, when full brightness is set in both phones, the test will continue with the full brightness just to see which phone will be able to handle the temperatures. That is what my main point of doing this kind of video comparison side by side. So this is going to be really very interesting because this is my first time doing this kind of intense kind of CPU throttling. So because of this brightness also, definitely the temperatures will increase a lot. The performance will increase and temperatures will increase. The performance, I'm not sure whether it will be impacted or not, but let's see. So which phone will be able to sustain this kind of intense kind of testing. Not only a CPU throttling test, I'll try to do the even other benchmark test as well, intense kind of testing, just to get confirmation how is the Oneplus Nord 2 is handling in terms of intense testing as well. Right now it's kind of close to 37 degrees, 36.4 degrees. As you can see how the temperature is slightly increasing in the Oneplus Nord 2 more, 37.6 degrees. Within 1 minute of time, 3 degrees increased in the Oneplus Nord 2, 37.8, 38.2, 37.2, as you can see. The Oneplus Nord 2 tends to get more higher temperatures within very short amount of time. Very fast, as you can see, 38.6. You did see the live proof how it's happening. 38.8 degrees. And Realme X1 Max, 37.8 degrees, as you can see. 1 degree is difference between both phones. In 39. Just for 1 minute 42 seconds only, friends. 1 minute and 40 seconds only. So in 2 minutes of time the temperature is 38.4 in the Realme X1 Max, 38.4, 38.6, and OnePlus Nord 2 39.6, 39.8. I think the OnePlus Nord 2 went up to 40 degrees. 2 minutes of time, 40 degrees it went. OnePlus Nord 2. Within just 2 minutes of time of doing this CPU throttling test comparison. And let's check the back side without touching anything on the main screen. On the back side it's kind of 37.8 on the back side, not bad. As you can see, 37.8, 38.2 on the back side. As you can see how is the temperature on the back side. Now let's check the OnePlus Nord 2 how it is. On the back side exactly in this position, 40.4 degrees, 40.4. As you can see, friends, the temperatures. So 40.8, 41 degrees. 41, 39.8, 39.2, 39.8. As you can see the temperatures how it is in the Realme X1 Max. The OnePlus Nord 2 41.2 degrees. It's increasing the temperatures 41.4 just within 3 minutes of time. I'm trying to record this entire thing till 5 minutes just to show you what is happening exactly with the temperatures. So which phone is increasing with what kind of rate speed. That is what my main motive of doing testing. As you can see, 41.6, 41.8, and Realme X and Max also getting higher in terms of the temperatures, 40.2. So on an average, 1.5 degrees is slightly higher in the OnePlus Nord 2, and the speed also increasing very faster, the OnePlus Nord 2 speed, in terms of the increasing temperature within short amount of time. 41.8, as you can see, 41.8, and 40.6 in the Realme X and Max, 40.6, 42.2 degrees, as you can see, 42.2, 42.4 degrees, 42.4, 40.8. So after exactly 5 minutes, I'll try to notice which phone has got what type of high temperatures exactly after 5 minutes. So right now we're getting close to, I think, 5 minutes of time. 40.8 degrees, 40.6, and 42.2 degrees. As you can see, 42.2 is the highest in the OnePlus Nord 2 for 5 minutes of time exactly. And Realme X and Max, 41.2. So again, I'll be back after maybe 10 minutes of time. Then we'll be able to discuss a little bit kind of more in details. So right now, as you can see, friends, it's kind of close to 9 minutes of time. The temperatures in the Realme X and Max, 42.4 degrees is the highest in the Realme X and Max, 42.6 in the Realme X and Max, as you can see. In the OnePlus Nord 2, 42.8 degrees. As you can see, now the OnePlus Nord 2 got settled exactly 43 degrees we are getting right now. So 43 degrees, and Realme X and Max also trying to reach that kind of high score, 42.8 degrees, as you can see. Even the Realme Max is also taking some time to get that kind of high levels in terms of the temperatures. But meanwhile, you can see the graph, how it is between the both phones in terms of the graph levels, and 43 degrees and 42.8 degrees. So there's nothing much difference at this point. I would say kind of slightly close to each other. So for the first 10 minutes of time, these are the statistics. So 43 degrees and 42.8 degrees in terms of the temperatures. For the first 10 minutes, 43.4. Still it's going on, friends. Still the temperature is increasing. So let's check the back side slowly, how much it is on the back side. 41.8, 42.2. Even the back side is very high, friends. Even the back, oh my god, 42.2 degrees. And let's check the board in the middle, and that 40.2, 41. So even the back side also got 42 degrees in the Realme X and Max. And let's check the OnePlus Nord 2, 42.4. The OnePlus Nord 2. As you can see, the temperatures, how it is in the below and even in the middle. 40.4, 42.4, 43.4 degrees, friends. In the front side, 43.4. This is extreme stress I am trying to put, extreme, just to check which phone was able to manage this kind of high temperatures. So that is the reason I thought of doing this kind of testing, extreme test. 43.2. Even the Realme X and Max is also getting a lot of high temperatures. 43.6. The OnePlus Nord 2, it's kind of really high. So only doing in this kind of intense kind of testing only we'll be able to get to know what is the actual potential between both phones. So both phones can go up to high temperatures, but one thing is that the OnePlus Nord 2 will increase within short amount of time, that kind of high temperatures, and Realme X and Max will take some time. Gradually it will try to come up to that kind of temperatures. So at this point you can definitely see there is nothing much difference. 43, even this phone Realme X and Max also reached 43.2. This OnePlus Nord 2, 43.6. As you can see, nothing much difference is there at this point. I would say only 0.4 difference. So let's see friends again what will happen. Again I'll be back after 15 minutes, exact close to kind of 15 minutes. As you can see friends, right now we're getting very close to 15 minutes of time. Let's check the final temperatures. 42.2. 42.2 is the highest in the Realme X and Max. In the OnePlus Nord 2, 42.8. As you can see friends, So overall, the final conclusion is that in terms of the temperatures, both phones can increase high temperatures, and this phone can increase very faster, and Realme X1 Max will take its time to increase that kind of high standards of temperatures. This is the extreme test. So extreme with full brightness. If you play, this is what will happen. Right now we are getting close to that kind of final results as well. 15 minutes. So this is going to be really interesting. It's finished. As you can see, friends, in both phones, not bad. By the end of the task, 42 degrees and 42.4 degrees. So these are the complete readings about the temperature. Right now, let me need to slightly decrease the brightness so we can actually take a look at the graphs properly. Yes. So now these are the graph readings, friends, between both phones. The highest reached, I think in both phones are the highest, 3,30,000, 3,30,000, the maximum. But if you try to be very specific, the OnePlus Nord 2 slightly, a little bit, 747 when compared to 239, that's it. So there is nothing much big win, I would say, but average score is slightly higher in the Realme X1 Max. So Realme X1 Max can be is slightly better in terms of the maintaining throttling, exactly in same consistent level performance, as you can see between the graphs. This is what we got, and you can see the CPU total up to 69% and CPU total up to 72% only. So you can clearly see the difference how it is between both phones in terms of CPU totaling, and minimum and the maximum as well. Minimum and 2,27,000 and 2,07,000 only. So the Realme X1 Max has got the really better scores in terms of the performance and the less temperature, little bit less temperature than the OnePlus Nord 2. Overall, friends, this is a quick comparison between both phones, and this might give you a clear idea what is going on with the temperature readings as well in both devices. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, friends. I'll link straight up for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.